Hey guys! Welcome back. If you're new here, it's me, Harper. Today we are going to be talking about how to find your personal style without spending any money. Now I know, you think that sounds crazy. Don't get me wrong, it does. But I have found the best tips and tricks to find your personal style without having to spend a dime. Now I've lost my voice, but I want to take a minute to talk about one of my favorite brands, which is Elevated Faith. Elevated Faith is one of the most stylish Christian brands to exist, and my personal favorite. Their mission is to start faith conversations, donate to charities, and share a hope with the world. They have everything you could think of, ranging from adults, men, and women, to kids. This is my You Are Loved hoodie, and it's one of my favorites. They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeves, crew necks, sweatpants, rings, water bottles, anything you can think of. The founder of Elevated Faith, Josh Gander, was on a mission to share purpose, hope, and love to a lost world. This brand only started in 2015 and continues to grow to this day. Elevated Faith has a huge impact as well. A portion of every sale on Elevated Faith goes to faith-based charities and organizations around the world. They always end up having a huge sale section, and right now it's up to 60% off, including so many mystery items as well. They also have a second brand called Elevated. Elevated currently has 2 drops, Collection 1 and Collection 2. Elevated is on a mission to make the world a better place as a unique voice in a secular industry. Their motto is Heaven on Earth. Now, the reason I'm telling y'all about Elevated Faith is not only because it's one of my favorite brands, but I have a code for you guys. When you go to checkout, if you'll apply the code HMcKnight15, you will get 15% off your purchase. Again, that's HMCKNIGHT15 to get 15% off your purchase. Now run as fast as you can to Elevated Faith and make your purchase today. Thank you so much, Elevated Faith, for everything you do. And now let's get back to the video. Let's get into it. First thing to do is to spend a day going to look at clothes, not to buy them. Now hear me out. Spending a day shopping and buying all these clothes and shoes and jewelry sounds like a dream. But it is not the smartest idea when it comes to A, spending money, and B, finding your style. When you end up going shopping, you end up in big crowds, waiting in long lines for dressing rooms, or spending money on things you ultimately do not love. Instead, go for the smarter decision, which in my opinion would be to commit to spending a day looking for clothes and trying on clothes to find your style instead of committing to swiping your credit card. This will give you a day of no pressure, and it will also allow you to find out what clothes you like on you, what style you like, what colors, all of the above. And you're not making bad money choices. When you find what you like, you can make a list of it, go home, sit on it, think on it, and then ultimately make a purchase. Number 2, use a Pinterest board. Now I know Pinterest boards might be a little bit out of style or out of date, but I personally love them. Pinterest boards are known for nail inspo, hairstyles, wedding inspiration, etc. Another way to use Pinterest is to find clothes you like. Whether that be trying to figure out what style you like, what certain outfits you like, trend-wise. When you start pinning, you always end up thinking to yourself, I'm only gonna pin the things I like. That's not what ends up happening. You end up pinning things from all kinds of different areas. And then you go to your board and you're like, hang on, I'm lost. I personally recommend doing this and then going through your board, taking a deeper look into things and figuring out what you like, what you don't like, and unpin, add pins, do whatever you feel. Once you get things narrowed down, you'll be able to see similarities between all of your outfits that you have pinned. Now there are other apps now, thank goodness, that can allow you to do this. You can make a saved section on Instagram, or you can even save stuff on TikTok. Whatever way you decide to go at it, I recommend doing this because say you get invited to a night out and you have no idea what to wear, just go to your board. I literally have a TikTok board for clothes, as well as an Instagram one. Number 3 is to step out of your comfort zone. When it comes to fashion, fashion should be fun. Fashion is meant to be expressive and show who you are through clothing, whether that be with color, fabric, style, shape, anything. Fashion allows you the ability to play around and try new things. A way that you can start with this is by starting small. Take neutral colors in a pattern. For instance, a pair of black and white patterned pants with a plain top. If you're normally a person that wears baggy, oversized clothes, maybe try something fitted. I always just recommend stepping outside your comfort zone, even if it's once. Number 4 is to evaluate the clothes you wear on a daily basis. If you have a ton of clothes in your closet and you feel like, oh my gosh, I've finally found my aesthetic, I'm gonna get rid of stuff, stop right there. You have to remember slow and steady wins the race. Over the course of a few weeks or even a few months, maybe strategically start buying things that fit your style. Make sure you're investing in quality pieces that you will get wear out of, that will fit you right, that you can style different ways, and even ones that you genuinely see yourself keeping even if the trend goes out of style. As your style evolves, it's important to reevaluate the things that you have in your closet. For example, ask yourself if you're wanting to get rid of that top because it doesn't fit or because you don't like the pattern anymore. Whatever the case may be, you're getting valuable information on your style. Number 5 is to mimic the looks of people whose fashion you adore. Me, for example, I adore Gigi Hadid. Knowing I love her, I have mimicked some of her outfits. So when reevaluating your style, try and look for the people whose fashion you adore. Maybe take some time, sit and scroll through their feed and figure out outfits that they've worn that you can replicate with clothes in your own closet. Either way, you will be gaining information that you would not have thought of on your own. Heck, you might even discover new pieces that you are able to style in a totally new way. Number 6 is to regularly clean out your closet. It is so easy to fall back on the fact that you were invited to go somewhere, yet you have nothing to wear. I am guilty of using this phrase. The problem is you're stuffing your closet with clothes that you will not wear. Whether that be because it doesn't fit right, it's out of season, you don't like it anymore, the trend is gone, there's so many reasons. Rather than letting your closet get out of control, take control of it. Instead of waiting until you have an event or waiting and buying a few pieces throughout the year, clean out your closet regularly and replace it with new things. Number 7 is to keep a clothing rack of pieces you want to style. If you have the space for one, I totally recommend getting a clothing rack and making it your best friend. Keep this rack full of new pieces that you want to style, and you can even add pieces that are staples for you. Not only will these outfits be at the top of your list, but you can plan out how you want to style each of them by putting the rest of the pieces around it. This will then make it ready to wear whenever needed. Number 8, use a tailor when needed. In a dream world, every single piece of clothing we would buy would fit our body like a glove. But like I said, that's a dream world. If you have a piece that you absolutely love, but you just aren't wearing it because it doesn't fit right, take it to a tailor. This also matters for new pieces. For example, I tried on a strapless dress once in Anthropology, loved it, it fit me perfect everywhere except the top was a little big. I ultimately took it to a tailor, got it fixed, and I wore it multiple times. Number 9, utilize the 3-word method. Now the 3-word method is as simple as it sounds. Created by the New York-based fashion stylist Alison Bornstein, this method took the internet by storm. It consists of identifying your style only using 3 adjectives. Maybe your style is cool, comfortable, and edgy, or maybe it's colorful, classic, and bold. This method will help you figure out the style you currently have and the style you want to have. Once you have your 3 words down, ask yourself if the new pieces you're buying are going to fit into these 3 words. And the final tip, number 10, is to make a wish list to stop impulse purchases. I am guilty of making many impulse purchases. So trust me, I get it. When a good sale happens, or you get this new item that just released that you know you need to have, you don't. I know it's so hard to hold back from that, but you have to. To make the wardrobe of your dreams, working off of a wish list is the best, most beneficial way to do it. Think about your closet and the gaps you have within it. When you see an item that you think would really work best for you, add it to your list in your phone. Take a while, sit on it, think about how you would style it, how much wear you would get out of it, etc., and then decide if you really need it. Then the next time you're ready to buy something, pick something off your wish list rather than making an impulse decision. And that is it, you guys. I really hope that these tips help you guys out. I know they've helped me out personally. Even if it doesn't help you ultimately decide exactly what your style is, you're gonna get better knowledge to what you like. So that is it for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know down below what you want me to do next. Like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want, do whatever you want as long as it's kind. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. The wardrobe of your jeans.